It's so late, but I better finish this up. My name is Eugene. I'm a programmer. I worked for a well-known, decent-sized company, but I was working so late every day. I barely got any days off, and I even had a hard time finding time to go home. I worked so much until one day, I passed out. Huh? Where am I?
Oh, Eugene, are you okay?
I woke up to find out that I was overworking myself so much that I'd almost died. I felt like my life was in danger, so I quit my job and stayed at home.
Make sure you eat. I'll leave you some food, okay?
You're welcome to stay with us as long as you want, okay, Eugene? My parents were very nice to me, and it encouraged me to start my career as a freelance programmer from home. Thanks to that exploitative company that I was at before, I had brushed up my programming skills, so I was able to get good paying job offers right away. Mom, Dad, I know this isn't much, but I want you to have this.
Oh, how nice of you. I'm so proud of you, dear.
Well done, son. You're even making more money than me already.
Oh, honey, don't be jealous.
As a sign of gratitude, I was paying my parents $2,000 as rent each month. My father seemed a little upset that I was making more money than him, but I know that he's actually very proud of me. Finally, I was living a peaceful life on my own terms. That's what I thought, until my sister came back home. Brianna had gotten married to some handsome nightclub worker against my parents' will, and she had been dumped and came crying back home.
I'm so hurt. I'll never fall in love again.
Marrying that guy was a big mistake. Forget about getting married. You can stay here and live with us. I knew that Brianna had been dumped because she was having affairs, but seeing her act like a victim in front of my parents was a testament to how good of an actor she was. My mother seemed to notice that something didn't smell right, but my father loved Brianna, and he pushed to let Brianna back into the house. She was harmless at first, but as soon as she found out that I didn't work for a company, she started acting arrogantly towards me.
Hey, you're unemployed, so you have time, right? Go buy me some ice cream.
No. I'm in the middle of an important job, so I can't move right now.
Oh, shut up. You're probably just playing video games, right? Hurry up.
Hey, what are you doing? My sister always had a temper towards me, and she used to break my toys all the time. But when she destroyed my laptop with all my work in it, that was quite distressing, to say the least. I used a backup computer to try to retrieve as much data as I could, and spent all night trying to catch up. But I couldn't finish the job in time, and I had to call my client and apologize many times. Thankfully, he didn't cut me off. But if this kind of thing kept happening, I would soon be out of work. I needed a way to control my sister. So, I gave in like a slave for a while and bought her gifts like handbags and shoes. But that just made her even more arrogant. She started begging my parents for expensive things as well.
Dad, I want to get a facial. It's for me to shine as a woman. You understand, don't you?
I see. Anything for my sweet Brianna.
Yay! Thanks, Dad. Love ya.
Brianna completely took advantage of my father's love for her. My mom and I tried warning him about it, but he wouldn't listen. And soon enough, Brianna's room was filled with high-end brand bags and coats, and her collection just kept getting bigger each month.
All right, see you guys. Have fun. Don't forget those gifts I asked you for.
Of course not, sweetie. My parents had been waiting for a long time to go on this vacation overseas together. It sucked that I was going to be stuck at home with Brianna, but my parents deserved that time to themselves. 1 week, just 1 week. When I tried exiting the bathroom, the door wouldn't budge. It felt like there was something heavy on the other side of the door. Hey, Brianna, help me out, the door won't open.
This is your punishment for being an unemployed piece of trash. Since Dad and Mom spoil you, I'll fix you. All right, come in, you guys.
Not only did she trap me in the bathroom, but she called up a moving company to take all of my belongings out of my room. By the time I got out of the bathroom, my room was completely empty, and I was at a loss for words.
Hey, where did you put my things? I have work that I need to do today.
You're right. You're unemployed. You don't have any work. How nice of me to help you learn how to stand on your own 2 feet, right?
She handed me an envelope with a bunch of electricity bills and unpaid rent.
Everything was addressed to Brianna's old house, where she used to live with that nightclub worker.
Can I get a thank you, Brianna?
I was ready to punch her in the face. But more importantly, I had to get my work equipment back so I could turn in my work to my clients in time. I was furious as I hurried over to my sister's old apartment. What the hell? It was my first time seeing her room, but it was in an old rundown apartment like something you'd see in a horror film. And the room was filled with empty bottles and all kinds of trash. There, in the middle of the room, were boxes placed randomly with all my things in them. She's not gonna get away with this. Hello, Mom? I called my parents up and reported to them what had just happened. My father didn't believe me at first, but my mother and I convinced him that I was telling the truth. And they both ended up agreeing to help me plan a revenge attack on my sister. We're back!
Hi, honey.
When they arrived home a week later, Brianna was sitting there with an irresponsible-looking boy named Charlie.
Hey, guys. I'd like you to meet my new boyfriend, Charlie.
Sup, nice to meet you. Hey, where's Eugene?
Eugene? Oh, that unemployed piece of trash. I got rid of him for you. I know it must be hard to take care of a bum who just eats and sleeps all day. But don't worry. I haven't heard from him since, so I'm sure he's doing just fine on his own. Yeah, you're right. It's hard for us to take care of someone who doesn't even work. Right, honey?
Yeah, I guess. So then, you guys can pay for rent instead of Eugene.
Rent? Sure. You want a back massage or something?
$2,000. That's how much Eugene was paying us every month.
No way, what a lie! There's no way that bum has so much money.
Shut up! Without Eugene here, there's no way I can pay for you. I'm almost 60, you know. That night, I got a million missed calls from Brianna, but I ignored them all. It seems like she even came to the apartment, but I'd already found a place that I could move into and the place was empty. I heard she was knocking on the door all night. It was fun to watch my sister's life fall apart from there.
Dad, I'm hungry.
When was the last time you paid me any rent or money for food? I don't have anything to feed you. My father was always a strict man, so it was natural for him to be harsh as soon as he woke up to Brianna's true colors. He put locks on the fridge so Brianna and her boyfriend couldn't steal food. And every time she tried to leave her room, he would tell her to get a job and pay him rent. Her boyfriend couldn't handle that environment and evaporated quickly. All Brianna could do now was beg my father for help.
Daddy, I haven't eaten anything for 4 days. Please help me.
So, are you ready to pay rent then?
I can't. I have no money.
Okay then, I guess I'll have to collect some other way. Here, have some food for now.
Hooray! Thanks, Dad.
The next day, my sister was relaxing in her room when my father entered with a man from a pawn shop. He had the man take all of Brianna's designer brand items.
Hey, what are you doing, Dad?
I am collecting. So, how much does this come out to? Well, they aren't in very good condition, but there's quite an amount. So, what do you say, $2,000? Okay then. Good for you, Brianna. There's 1 month worth of rent. That would have been a good time to change her ways, but Brianna must have really not wanted to work. She started going out into the city to hit on rich-looking men. She was pretty good-looking, but she wasn't that young anymore. And she didn't have all of her lavish clothes anymore, so she had no luck.
Hey, babe, wanna go out? Hey, don't ignore me! Oh, hello, sexy man. I'd love to have some steak tonight. Why do I always have to be treated this badly?
Brianna never found a job after that and had no money to pay rent, so all she gets is a bowl of rice and a cup of beans that she hates every day. Do you think she learned her lesson yet? I tried calling my father one day, but he felt responsible that Brianna had become such a spoiled brat. She's my daughter still. I'll do everything I can to fix her. I hope that she can become a caring son like you someday. Speaking of which, when are you planning on getting married, Eugene? I'm ready to meet my grandchild. Yeah, you're right. Now that I'm back on my feet, I'll start looking for someone nice.
Good to hear. Let me know if there's any good news.
Someone nice, huh? Better avoid a situation like Brianna's. I'm not sure if I'll be able to get married right away, but I've never even had a girlfriend, so I might as well try. But I better do something about this belly first.